welcome back to MyammeeTV. Today, you guys, I'm doing a new movie review of the new Gabrielle Union's movie review. Gabrielle Union. I don't know why that was a tongue twister, but the new movie review of her in the new Breaking In movie, and I went to see it this morning, and it was awesome sauce. Okay, I hope you have plans on going to see this movie because I'm telling you right now, it is worth it. Mothers, fathers, daughters, aunts, grandmas, everybody can go see this movie. This is not dedicated. This is not like catered to just one audience, but it is not typical. Okay, the storyline may seem from the previews that it's typical, like you probably have seen something similar to this movie, but you have not seen anything similar to this movie. Okay, it is so female empowering. It is so mother empowering. Like, she did what she had to do for her babies. Okay, and forget about the house, forget about the people who else are involved that you probably seen on the previews, but she wasn't worried about that. Her thing was her kids, honey. Her thing was all of that, and she superseded what I expected in this movie. So I just want to say shout out to Gabrielle Union because, girl, and I planned on seeing this movie as soon as it came out to make sure I support. You know, I love Gabrielle Union. If you guys don't know, I love her. I love being Mary Jane. Such an inspiration. Okay, so I wanted to support, you know, a Gabrielle Union Will Packer package. You know, like I had to make sure I do that. So I got her very early. The earliest movie that I found it, you know, which was actually cool. So, and I learned something about seeing movies early. But anyway, it's cheaper to go see it earlier, just letting you know. Because y'all know, I don't know if you know, but I love to save like all my little coins, okay? So I went to go see the movie. I give the movie 5 stars because it is action. It is some things you're not going to expect. There's a lot of things that she did. All of her stunts that she did in this movie, she did them great. She did them amazing. There was no stunt that I thought like, oh, like that she could have did that better, or judging her little stunts. No, her stunts were done very well, Gabrielle. I don't know if it was you 100% of the time, but whoever edited that, the way you did it, your facials, when you was getting hit, girl, like, it was so believable. You know what I'm saying? Like, she did this movie so believable, you guys. Like, you gotta go watch it. Let's jump into the movie. Let's jump into the spoiler, okay? So the movie starts off calm, well, not even calm. Soon as the daddy was sitting on the bench and he got his headphones, I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if he's gonna kill himself. I heard something on the background of the radio. I'm like, oh my God, I think the daddy's gonna jump off the building. He's gonna put his headphones on and just jump out the window or something, because it said something about him getting caught up with something. And for him to die the way he did was, first of all, crazy. It was very well, it went along very well. There were probably one scene when I was like, girl, Gabrielle, like, come on now, you're a black lady. But majority of all the scenes, she did exactly what I wanted her to do. Like, it was a couple of times when she was like caught up, right? And I'm like, girl, you better, you know, you better do this, you better do that. And she did it, you know. So sometimes in the movies, you're like, if the person don't do what you're telling them to do, you get hot. Like, oh my God, they so stupid, they so dumb. But no, she got it. She heard us, people. She heard us while she was fighting a man, okay? And another thing I loved about this movie, because it gave me women empowerment, not just a black woman's empowerment, but being a woman. Like, for them men to tell her what she wasn't gonna do and what she ain't gonna do, and how she's gonna be, what they said, she's gonna be weak because of her kids and like all this stuff. Like, no, let me show you how powerful I am, and no, you don't know me. So she showed the men who she was. She was the last woman standing with her family, with her husband. And at the end of it all, when they were sitting on that porch, it just made you feel so empowered to be a woman, because she was like, you know, her husband was right here, the kids was down there, and she was like above. Like, this is her head, and everybody else was like here. Not to say we are above anybody else, you know. I'm just saying, it was amazing to see, to tell her kids and her husband, y'all, I'm gonna be okay. Like, I'm fine. Like, that was like the strength that I needed for the rest of the week. You know what I'm saying? For the rest of this year. Like, I'm gonna be okay no matter what I face, no matter how much I have worked and saved y'all lives and my life. Just to see that part. So the movie was full of action. The movie was full of wrath. It was full of surprises. It was full of an ending goal for those guys. They wanted money, of course. The end goal for her was to get her kids out of that house and just keep it moving. But it was also, for me, it had like a few touchy scenes in it that really made me, like, I was crying in the movie just for a second. Not like crying. So, two things. When Gabrielle Union told her daughter at the beginning of the movie, she was like, your job is not to worry about me. My job is to worry about you, right? In that same quote, the daughter said it to her little brother. That made me a little touchy because, you know, I lost two of my brothers. So being a big sister, I kind of understood what she meant. And I couldn't really say that to my brothers, even though I would have loved to say that to them. So that was something touchy I can't even talk in detail about. But the second thing that was very, very touchy, when Gabrielle Union met up with her daughter, and in that moment her daughter was so scared, right? And I think every daughter wants to hear this from their mom, that you're strong, like, you could do this. Whatever plan I'm gonna tell you to do, you can do this. You're strong. You're all that I ever hoped for. You know, like, who doesn't want to hear that from their mom? You know, so that part to me gave the daughter the fuel to step to the bad guys, tell them, okay, here go to save, and what, you know, just to get her to that part. So that part for me was very emotional, because my mom isn't here either, but I felt like I heard those words from her just in a time like this. You know, like, everybody wants to hear that from somebody in their life. Mother, and it's Mother's Day weekend, you know, grandmother's not here. It was just an emotional little thing for me, you know. So I thought that was a great little small personal touch that they actually added into the movie, that was very sweet and welcoming and homey, and just a mother's touch or grandmother's touch or auntie's touch or whatever the case is. And if you don't have all three, trust me, I understand you. So that was my little touchy little moment. The guys that they had in the movie, the little bad guys, they did an amazing. That Spanish guy, I hate to have to say black, white, and all of that, but anyway, the Spanish guy, he was a good actor. Like, he played that part very well. Now, I almost forgot about him. He is one of the bad guys who have a heart. Like, if I was a bad guy, that would be me, because I'll be thinking about all the good, positive things, even though I'm trying to rob somebody or kill somebody. Of course, the head guy who was in charge, he played his part very well. And he was the one, I think, who gave her the gas to go even harder. So shout out to that actor who gave her the gas to go harder, to come back for her kids. Because if he didn't say at the end, okay, so the scene where, you know, she called him outside, right? And she had the knife to the throat of the other guy who she basically had kidnapped, kind of in a way. And the man shot him, and she fell, and she was black girl gone, like, she was gone. And then he yelled like, oh yeah, keep running. You know, you the one gonna have blood on your hands for killing your kids. Like, that was her MO. Like, that was her thing. Like, that gave me a little bit of drive. Like, Gabrielle Union, nah, you can't give up now. You gotta go. It's time to go hard, girl. Get these kids back, kill these people. But let me tell you, when I thought it was about to go down, like, she was finna go get everything, was when that music came back on, when they was upstairs and they thought it was over, they thought she was gone, they thought she was in the woods, adios. When she came back, she touched that remote, honey, she turned on that music. I'm like, okay, it's about to go down, fellas. It's about to go down, fellas. I hope y'all ready to die. Okay, well, that's what I kind of heard, you know. So from that point on, the movie just went even to a whole other level. Like, it really kind of went in levels. Like, it went from typical, you know, they go to the house, they get in, then the strangers, and then da 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 da. It kind of just went in levels, and it got better and better as a movie, even to the end of the movie when the husband came. And I'm just like, dude, like, please don't die, like, not in front of the kids, you know. So the end of the movie, this is, honestly, you guys, I don't know if y'all thought about this, if you've seen the movie. This is what I wanted to say, okay? I just want to know, did they wash all the gasoline off the money? I mean, am I the only one who thought like that? As soon as the movie cut, I was like, I hope y'all go in his house when these police come. Wash all the money. Go put it in a husband's trunk. Yeah, I'm thinking like that. Wash the money. Put it in a husband's trunk. It's y'all money. You know, it can't be a part of evidence because everybody dead. So, wash the money. Put it in the trunk, you know, and live the rest of y'all life forever happily with a few million, and sell that property ASAP, and make sure y'all sell it at a good price, because I'm a realtor. So all the extra things that house had with it, we need to up that, and minus the killings and stuff like that. But the property and just my real estate mind, just the gadgets and the land, and only my realtors would know. But good job, Gabrielle. Good job, Will Packard, and everybody else who was involved in this movie. Thank you, thank you, thank you, because this gave us a refresher on girl power, that we are strong. Women, we are strong, and we set our minds to something. We can do it. We can achieve it, and we will, and take down anybody we have to get it done. So I love that about that movie. Like, nothing is in the way when your kids are on the line, when your husband is on the line, when your life is on the line, when you have goals that you want to meet, no matter what those goals are. To Gabrielle in this movie, it was her kids. It was getting her kids out of there, and whatever it took, whatever, no matter how many kicks and how many punches that she got, she kept going. She did not give up. For a split second, she almost gave up, like for a real split second. So sometimes the people that are trying to come against you can be some of your greatest blessings and some of your greatest gas givers, because that man gave her gas and then go ham. You know, so that movie just made me realize, just because I'm not a mom, I don't have any kids, but it made me realize, like, go hard. You may fall, you may get kicked, you may get punched, you may bleed, you may have to hold on to the side of the stairs for a long time, but don't fall. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. I want to try that somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. So that is all, my dears. See you guys soon. So thank you all so much for watching. See you guys on the next review, and I hope I did an amazing job on this one. I'm trying to get in my little groove or whatever. Comment below, let me know, did I leave anything out? Was I supposed to add something else? What would you like to see from my movie reviews moving forward? You know, I want to hear y'all feedback. And most importantly, did you watch the movie, and how did you like it, and was I on point with the review though? You know, links are below on the trailer, and so my social medias are below. Everything is below. My email to contact me is below, and see you guys in the next one.